Everybody, today is October 2nd, 2022, and this is Dr. Fryer, and in this video I'd like to show you how you can create an online survey with Google Forms. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to Google Drive, and what I recommend that you actually do first is go into the folder where you'd like to put this. And so I'm going to scroll down to my portfolio folder and my computer apps folder, and that's where I'm going to go ahead and create this survey. Now, the first thing that you need to do is create your questions. For our particular assignment today, you must include 4 email addresses, you must choose to collect email addresses from the people who are filling out your form. You need to have 5 questions. So, pardon me, 4 of your questions need to be multiple choice, and then 1 of your questions needs to be short answer. And so you're just going to use Google Classroom to open up this document, and you'll go ahead and put in your questions. So I've already gone ahead and completed my questions. So I've got questions about smartphones and social media, and then limits on computers and phones. You can do a survey about anything that's school appropriate, but you'll go ahead and write those questions first, and then you're going to be ready to create your form. So in Google Drive, you're going to create your form by going to New. You're going to scroll down and choose Google Forms. You're going to give your form a title. So where it says Untitled, I'm going to say Technology Survey. You can call this whatever you want. If you're going to ask people about their favorite candy or about pets or whatever, you can call it Pet Survey, Candy Survey. And then it automatically collects email addresses, and that's fine. You don't need to change that. It is possible to change that if you want to, but you don't need to. So this is where you're going to start putting in your questions. And this is why you want to write your questions first. So this will make it faster. So now I can just go ahead and copy my question. I'm going to paste it in, and then I'm going to put in my answers. This is a yes. I can actually just tell it to add yes or no. And then I'm going to make it required. Okay, so I can, if I want to, go ahead and click up here to add a new question type. So I can, in addition to adding multiple choice questions, I could import questions and add titles and images and videos and other kinds of things. We're just doing a very basic form. So there's my first question. Here's my second question, which is also a yes or no question. And so again, I'm going to say yes. And then as soon as you start to do that, Google's smart and it knows, oh, you're doing yes or no. So it'll let you click to have both of those. All right. And so now I need my third question, TikTok account. Now something else that I can do here is I could go ahead and, well, I need to require this question. I can click the duplicate button here. And so that's going to leave my answers. And then I can just replace my question. So it's a little bit like Scratch. When we duplicate some code blocks, you can just use that button to duplicate. And I'll have one more multiple choice question. Do you own, or do you have your own YouTube channel? And so I'll just duplicate my question again. And then I've already got my yes or no's here. And then the last one is going to be an open answer question. And so on that one, I'm going to go ahead and create a new question. This is where you decide what the type of question is. It assumes multiple choice. In this case, we're going to choose short answer. And we're going to go ahead and put in our question. Again, make sure we are requiring it. We need to make sure that all of these are required, and you can tell if it's required because it will have the little red asterisk at the end of it. And that's really about it. I've got my my survey and my question. And so now, actually, if I go up here to the top, you can see that it's still called Untitled Form. Go ahead and click in that space, and if you put a title up here at the top in the center, it'll just copy that up here and call it Technology Survey. And then let's you go ahead and just say who it's from in the description. So from Dr. Fryer. So you can go ahead and put your first name. That way we'll know who it's from. You won't be able to tell otherwise if you don't include that. And what we're now ready to do is to share our survey. And here's how you're going to do that. In the upper right corner, it says send. You're going to go ahead and click on that. And then you're going to click on this link right here. This chain, and that long link is your form survey. I recommend clicking the button that says shorten URL, and now you have that shortened address. And so you can go ahead and copy that, and you're going to turn that in by going to your survey, and you're going to go ahead and paste it in here. So you're just going to paste in that survey, and then I'll go ahead and put a spot in here where it says my survey link. If you press the space bar after your survey link, look at that, it'll make it a hyperlink where you'll be able to click on it. You're also going to need to fill out the form that we'll have in this assignment to submit your link, and that's going to allow us to readily all get to each other's survey links. So make sure you fill out that form for that assignment. So I hope that that is helpful to you, and I hope you have fun creating Google Forms. It really is a powerful way to get information, and we'll be talking next class about how the form actually gives us data, and we can look at that inside not only the Google form, but we can also look at it inside a Google spreadsheet. And we're going to be talking about that soon. So thank you so much. Good luck.